time amidst the war between Israel and Iran. An Israeli firm is helping Africa wage war against financial crime. Using advanced artificial intelligence, the company ThetaRay provides cutting-edge technology that detects money laundering, terrorist financing, and other illegal activities by identifying hidden patterns and suspicious transactions across complex financial networks. In East Africa, a leading regional bank is deploying this AI-powered compliance platform to monitor transactions and screen customers across multiple countries. Several fintech companies in the region are also using the technology to secure remittance flows and digital payments, protecting vulnerable communities while promoting financial inclusion. And joining us to speak more on this is the CFO and GM of ThetaRay, Barak Klein. Barak, thank you so much for joining us on the news.
Thank you, Lakan. It's a pleasure to be here.
Of course. So let's start this way. How has the ongoing conflict between Israel and Iran affected fintech firms in Africa?
So honestly, ThetaRay is a global company. We have offices across the world in Madrid, London, New York, Dubai, and our clients are supported from these offices globally. So we haven't seen any disruption of service or anything of that sort. And we're very proud of that activity. We've been able to support our clients both in the Africa region, but also all around the world through those global teams without any disruption.
All right, so how critical is Africa as a market for your financial crime detection technology compared to other regions?
So we love our activities in Africa. I think that when you think about the financial industry today, financial industry is facing a pandemic of financial crime. Criminals are using more advanced technology to launder money, to finance terror, and what they need is advanced technology that outpaces the pace of the criminals. A technology that is able, on one hand, to stop the bad guys, but also allow a safe pathway and the corridor for the good guys. And doing that with legacy technology is difficult. And that's where ThetaRay comes in. We have a proprietary, patented technology, a cognitive AI technology that allow the banks to protect their clients, but also to grow safely. Now, Africa specifically as a region is, it's all based on trust. When you want to connect between countries and to the global community, you need to have that element of trust in the basis of everything that you do. And advanced technology is what allows you to do that.
So then how do you now balance the need for strong financial crime controls with having to promote financial inclusion, most especially in underbanked African communities?
That's a great question. And I think that historically there has been a trade-off between strong controls and financial inclusion. But that's an equation that we need to change. We see it actually going hand in hand, because what we need is not strong controls, but smart controls, controls that that are able to differentiate between the good guys and the bad guys. Now, when you have those smart controls, you actually promote financial inclusion. You're able to detect also the good guys. And we don't see that as a contradiction. We see it going hand in hand.
So now, looking at the conflict in the Middle East, do you foresee any sort of knowledge transaction deficiency, most especially as it affects African companies along the fintech space?
No, I wouldn't say that. I think that actually it just highlights the potential there is, in global connectivity, in building those corridors between Africa and the rest of the world. Of course, the companies that want to operate in this region need to have a robust and distributed infrastructure and workforce and cannot be limited to a specific country. Now, you mentioned the disruption in the Middle East, but there is disruption all over the world. There's natural disasters and floods and power outages. It's not. I don't believe that it's a specific issue that the Middle East is dealing with. Any company that wants to be successful and provide a mission-critical service needs to have a global distribution, robust infrastructure, and ability to support countries all over the world, also when one country or one site is dealing with extraordinary situations.
And you don't think that regulations could also hamper the growth or the operations of the fintech companies, most especially the one that you also seem to represent tonight?
No, I don't think so. I think that at the end of the day, the long-term trend in this region is a positive one, is a trend in which connectivity is growing, the world is becoming closer. You do need to make sure that you have good controls in place and advanced technology that is able to enable those safe corridors, as I mentioned earlier. But the near-term disruptions are not something that change the global trend and the long-term trend of the region, which is positive.
Thank you so much, Barak Klein, for sharing your thoughts with us on the news.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.